Alright guys, we're live at NoMacroTrading.com. Good to be on. I'll do that later. Alright guys, let me go live here. Alright, cool, we're live on Instagram. We're live on Instagram now. Alright, doing that. Alright. Go here, go edit. Today's the 19th. 294 minus 108. Okay, change this out. Documents minus 108. Right there. Alright guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like to the channel. We'd really appreciate that at NoMacroTrading.com. Alright guys, let me go ahead and go live here. Sorry, I'm so used to up down 108K. Alright. Alright guys, I posted that there. I'm gonna go to trading floor, post that there. Gonna go like that, and then options. All right, guys, live here. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna set everything up here. Alright, hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Definitely a solid day. In terms of just learning. And I'm not too disappointed with today. I'm actually, pretty happy the way I traded. It sounds weird, but I'll go ahead and explain here in a little bit. Let me just get everything set up here. I'm always trying to set everything up. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. We are at, what is some stocks today? CCIV. We had what was the runner? SNDL. Watts. We had game. And we can do one more. Let's do EOLS, or EOLS, sorry. Okay, that's posted. Alrighty guys, let me go live on TikTok now. One sec, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys traded well. Today was kind of a slower day. What's going on Instagram? Yeah, I know. I was looking at VCNX short, and I had the short. I played the short. Sorry, guys. There's that. I had the short. I played the short, but I didn't play it well enough, obviously. All right, I'm gonna go live on TikTok now. All right, cool. Alrighty, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. It's been a slower day today. I did play VCNX short. You can see it there. I did about $15,000 short, 950 in, 829 out. It was a nice short, but that's just I just today was just not my day, and that's okay. We have those kind of days. But hopefully you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel. Click the icon alert for making new videos. Those of you guys on TikTok, and join me on YouTube, Cam the Man. YouTube, Cam the Man. Those of you guys on TikTok, and join me on YouTube, Cam the Man. YouTube, Cam the Man. There's my YouTube there, Cam the Man. Those of you guys on TikTok, and join me on YouTube. I'm doing a live with my screen share. It's a little bit easier to follow along. Alrighty, guys. We'll give it like about 20 more seconds, and then we'll kind of just go over today's trading day and go from there. Okay? So those of you guys on TikTok, and join me on YouTube, Cam the Man. YouTube, Cam the Man. Those of you guys on TikTok, and join me on YouTube, Cam the Man. YouTube, Cam the Man. Flip the camera back around. Alright. Where's Michi? She is, I think, outside the door. I don't think she'll be tuning in with us today. Alrighty, guys. So let's kind of go ahead and get started today. So today was just a red day. Down 10.8% on the account, or $108,000. I pulled profits today. I pulled $1 million out of the account. I said when I turned in my head, I said when I turned red, I was a red on the day. I was gonna pull, or felt a little uncomfortable. I was gonna pull $1 million, and that's what I did. I was on a green streak, and I kind of just kept trading it. And as soon as I hit that red day, I pulled the 7 figures out. But still trading with $1.75 million on the account, and going into next week. So, but let's go ahead and go over today's trading day, okay? All right. So, SNDL out of the gate was actually one of my top watches. Reason being, I'll explain here in a second. If you go back and look at the yearly, to form a parabolic, and then we had day 1, day 2, day 3 red day. So day 4 red day usually is the green day, or day 3 or day 4. One of those 2 days on a parabolic is usually a nice volume to the upside. So today I was definitely watching it, and I got a little too much size, and it shook me out, just because I wasn't as focused today. 134 in, 131 out. I would have held that, and obviously would have panned out. But in my mind, I was thinking, trying to get, in my head, as a trader, I have 2 mentalities when I'm trading out of this account. The one mentality goes like this. It's just anything with a lot of volume, a lot of liquidity, and a lot of volatility. And I'm looking for, $1, $2, $3, $4 share move, pretty rapidly within 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, right? And that's kind of what my mindset was today. If I was in more of a mindset of just kind of holding it and realizing I'm going to swing, which is kind of the mindset that I had to get to towards the middle and the end of the day, because I realized there wasn't a ton of really big movements, I just needed to be in that mindset earlier, was all. And that mindset I was not in the morning. If I was in that mindset of kind of holding it and kind of being okay with being in a kind of a swing trade intraday, like a couple hour hold or 2 or 3 hour hold or something like that, then SNDL would have been a big trade for me. Probably would have added on the way down, and just been adding in here. Basically looking for something to bottom out and then finally catch. And the liquidity, guys, on this ticker is absolutely nuts. But anyways, so I stopped out of that because my mindset wasn't there. I had more of a scalping, like a quick, 10, 20, 30, 40% move in my head. But really today should have been more of a mindset of kind of an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour hold with size, right? Those guys on TikTok can join me on YouTube, Kim the Man, YouTube Kim the Man. And then you can see here, VCNX, I shorted 797 out 758. So VCNX. This was on watch for me for a short. Basically just because if you look at GTech, it's kind of the same idea as GTech. We had this big gap up and then it just failed. Kind of the same, it's a number one gapper, looking for kind of a perk up to short in and just failed. This has basically been a very hot trend where we get those gappers and they might move up and then you short into those pops and then you hold it the rest of the day and you're up 50% plus on a ton of liquidity. I mean, if I was shorting up here in the 9s and held it all day, I mean, let's say I shorted, let's just say, what are these volumes? Let's say I shorted 1 million shares. Or let's not say that. Let's say 500,000. What is that? 500,000 shares. Okay, that's a lot. Let's do, so 10,000 shares is 100 grand. 100,000 shares is $1 million. So let's say 200,000 shares, okay, above 9. We go back down here. I mean, this stock, guys, you could have covered, in here, no problem. I mean, the liquidity, guys, was still insane. Or just kind of slowly get your way out of it down in here. Just incredible stuff, but nonetheless, guys, didn't have conviction. I just wasn't my focus, and I messed up today. GameStop lost out of the gates, looking for a long, and ended up losing on that one. VCNX short again, 950. So I ended up getting a nice, guys. Like I was shorting the tops of VCNX. You can see here, 956 was the top of this one all day, and I got an average of 954. So $9.50, almost $9.51 was my average share short, which was literally almost the top. I was limit shorting. And it worked out perfectly. I covered 829. AMC, guys, another loss on it. Just still waiting for that bounce. EXPR, tried to take a trade on it, lost on that. GameStop loss, Sava loss. SNDL, I finally took a winner, 141.7 in, 152.9 out. I chased it though, so I didn't have enough share size, and I got too aggressive with it over here. Ended up with a ton of shares with not a great average, and I didn't get that parabolic bounce play. Do I regret it? I regret taking that much size, but that type of setup I like. Basically just being chopped out. Watt, I kept shorting over and over and over again. You can see 63,000 shares on Watt, 659 in, 652 out. Another short, 645 out, 638. Another short, 709 out, $7. Watt, 42,000 shares, 751 in, 696 out. So on Watt, that was a pretty good short. Somewhere up in here. And then, guys, you can see GameStop. GameStop, I ended up being short GameStop, like 143,000 shares. I was in with a $4 million position short on GameStop. I had an average of $39 a share. I was like with Trade Zero, I was on the support line. And I was trying my hardest to get shares right in here. They couldn't get it to me, so I ended up shorting like right up in here and in here. And, I was up in the green here, then this thing perked back up. And then, So I ended up shorting it on this side in here. And then I was in the green, and then once I started to see this thing, it really soaked the 3850s. And I was watching it down in there. And I was like, wow, this is really, really soaking it. And I knew on the daily, this is kind of what I look for on the long side. 1, 2, 3, 4 red days now on a parabolic, on the parabolic move. So, still looking for a bounce play into next week, but I was looking for a wash, maybe to the 36s. Usually it's a pretty strong wash before the reversal, and I didn't quite get it. So I ended up getting short squeezed out a little bit on that one. I lost about 83K. And the CCIV, I ended up making $144,000 to short. I started shorting all these pops in here, and when I get them in too much size, I make mistakes. And realistically, if I was a little bit less size, I would have covered in here and reshorted this, covered in here and reshorted this. Tight mentality. Not exactly, obviously I'm not perfect, but ends the bargain, awesome. Join me on YouTube, Ken the Man. Hopefully we'll see you in chat. Join the free chat. Yeah, so, I'm shorting in here and in here and in here, and, I'm just kind of like looking at it I'm just shorting in here. I just shorted everything in here on the way up. And then I ended up being up like quickly $200,000 plus and almost went red-green on the day. Should have taken it off because I got paid out so quickly and because I knew this was so much volume. There was almost no shot it got underneath this that quickly. So I should have covered it up and then reshorted up in here and then covered it up and then reshorted out in the pops, right? But, I was in with too much size and I felt like, well, if I started covering, maybe I'll get a bad fill and then I'll be frustrated and then this thing comes back down. And a lot of emotions and I made a mistake. But anyways, I covered right into the close right in here. So 64,000 shares short at 54.93.1, out 52.68.1. So, that's the way it goes, guys. Frustrating day. Obviously, I don't love to, be sitting here red, especially on a Friday going into the weekend. But, it's all good. Things like this happen. I do want to make an announcement, though, that I am doing a 30% off sale on my scanners and course. There's been so many people asking me for sales on my course, and I haven't offered one in a little bit. So this one's for you guys. Hopefully you guys take advantage if you're interested in learning my strategies. If you want to have testimonials about the course, because I'm not going to say anything, it's basically all my strategies in about a 20-hour course. It's for people who are trying to take trading to the next level, obviously. But you guys can just scroll through all the testimonials, go through the bads, the pros and the cons of all the students that I've had and the course students that are out there, and just continue to just get an idea of what the course you're going to get with it, because there's so many people who have written testimonials about the course, guys. There's not a shortage, so just go through. Don't be lazy. Scroll through if you want to check out like how it's been working for them, what they like, what they don't like. Just go through, all that. Check that out. I actually added some recent trades live on there, so I have full commentary of that. But again, guys, I have tons of free content as well. If you're interested in the free content, check that out. I'm giving the sale for you guys because there's been a lot of people asking for a sale. So hopefully you guys take advantage of that if you're interested in learning my strategies. If not, that's okay. The things that I offer at NorMagnoTrading.com is what I wish I would have had when I was struggling and lost half my net worth. That's why I created this my scanners, the course, and then, my chat room and all the free content in there. Check out all the free content on my YouTube, all the free content in my chat room. There's tons of educational resources if you're interested in that. Obviously, you get what you pay for. I feel like, with the course, it's the best value. It's basically the least amount of time you could put in with the most nutrient-dense content. If you're going to go through my YouTube, it's going to take you hundreds, if not thousands of hours to get through all my videos, and half of it could be ranting. With this, it's literally all my strategies and some things that I probably don't cover on YouTube or in here. So hopefully you guys enjoy the sale. Perfect. Messy, you said you're interested. Well, just click the link on my TikTok, and then you can go to products and video series, and it's on there. Also, the scanners, if you're interested, are on sale, but I wanted to let you guys know. It's all for sale right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy the scanners and the scanner sale and the video series course sale. If you're interested in learning my strategies, check that out. But other than that, guys, I hope that you guys have a great weekend. Study hard. If you have nothing to study, guys, then just go back and simply look at CCIV, study the price action. Go back and look at Tilray, study the price action. Go back and look at SNDL, study the price action. Go back and look at Watt. Go back and look at Load. Go back and look at GameStop. Go back and look at Sava, right? Just go back and look at these stocks because there's so much you can learn, TAOP. There's so much that you can learn, guys, from these stocks for free. If you don't want to pay for anything, that's fine by me. Go through and put the time in. There's unlimited amount of things to study out there. Just go back and look. Maybe just go back and look at why you made bad trades today or why you made good trades today and figure out, even if you're green on the day, go back and figure out what you could have done better. And if you're red, then go back and figure out what you could have done better. But guys, there's no room for laziness in this industry, as I always say. I'm just being brutally honest. The lazy ones are the ones that, the smarter traders will take advantage of. The ones that aren't prepared and aren't studying and aren't prepared for certain moments and certain price drops and certain price up moves and certain news plays and all these things, guys, and the Bitcoin names. Guys, this all comes down to preparation, plan, process, and strategy, okay? Those of you guys out there, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below for making videos. Cheers, team. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there, team. Have fun. You can still take some of your mind off trading. That's what I do too. I take my mind off trading, but there's still time to study as well. Cheers, team.